The Yankee and the Brit. Yes, Yankee and the Brit. One is a genius, the other's a twit. On the radio, the genes have been spliced. The Yankee and the Brit, 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 Brit.
Yeah, we talked to Richard Lynch a couple days ago, and he was just giving us some kind of details on what was going on with the new EP and stuff. So check this out, if you would,
He's
please.
so busy now, he can't join us on a Saturday night, but he did spend the time with us.
Yeah, he took a few minutes from baling hay. He was out there getting the hay brought in and everything.
And
but,
you know, every time we
he's doing
speak to
good.
him, he gives us such a positive, smiley feeling inside.
The guy is always
He
up
is
and
just-
happy.
Yeah, he's
Gotta
one of
love
those
it.
people, isn't he?
And that's just what he was like when he was here on the show, too.
Yes.
Here it is.
Hello there. Is it possible to bend the ear of Richard Lynch?
Hi.
Hi. How you doing?
I'm doing very good. How are you guys doing?
We're doing mighty fine over here.
How are you, Mr. Lynch?
Hey, I'm doing really good, you guys. Thanks for having me on.
How's the farming business?
Oh, right now it's a little wet down here. We got plenty of rain, but the hay's are growing real good. But you can't cut it. It rains every day, so.
Bale it wet. It'll smoke.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Burn a barn down.
That's all you need.
Oh, yes, sir.
So you've got an update for us on what's going on in the music world, I hear.
Yes, I hear you have a new album. What's going on?
Well, we have an awesome new album, and I'm so proud of the new album. It's called Mending Fences. I guess I'd sum it up like if you know anything about Richard Lynch music, you're going to expect some traditional country music, and I'm really proud that I've got a whole bunch of great new traditional country songs on this new album. And I'm really excited to mention that I've got a duet partner on this album.
Hey, all right.
A song called Back in Love Again. Miss Rhonda Vincent kind of chimed in. We did a song together. I'm really excited about that.
Back in Love Again. Can you do that more than once?
Well, I don't know.
Not with the consent of your wife.
Never hurts to ask.
So when does this CD come out?
Well, it just got released here recently, the 1st of April. It was we did a release party, and it's being well received around the country and around the world. And if you go to my website, richardlynchband.com, it's quite available as we speak. And like I say, it's really doing well for us. And I'm excited to tell you that I've got 2 of my own songs that I wrote that made it on this particular new album. So I'm real excited about that.
What 2 are those songs? Maybe we could find them and pinch them from you.
Okay. Well, the first song on the new album is called Daddy's Words. I wrote that song. And the number 9 song, a song called Worth Saving, is on there. So we're really excited about those 2 songs that made it on the new album.
So you have been on stage and stuff. It looks like you've been doing all sorts. Every time we see updates from yourself, you're really busy and up to no good.
Yeah, we've been really fortunate. Last week we were in Nashville. We recorded a couple brand new videos, and they'll be coming out towards the latter part of May. And also I got to play in Vernon, Florida last weekend with some friends of ours down there at a really nice Opry House. Had a blast there. This week we're playing in a little town called Leavenworth, Indiana, down on the Ohio River. We've been playing from Texas all over the place, so it's been a lot of fun.
Well, at least you're not playing in Leavenworth, the prison.
Well, exactly right.
It was.
Not yet.
How was your trip to Texas? It looks like you had a good time.
Oh, we left Ohio the 16th day of January, played the 18th day of January all the way through the month of February. I think we did like 30 or 31 dates in South Texas. Had an absolute ball. The weather was really good and hot and warm, so that didn't make it too hard on me. We had some nice weather to deal with. And since then we came back and we played a couple shows around the Ohio area and went back to Texas, back to Florida. So the schedule has been really, really busy for us, and I'm really loving the fact that we're getting our music out there and it's getting good reviews, and the fact that people are looking for that traditional country music. I'm so excited that I can do my part to keep this country music alive and well.
Sounds like you're getting closer to giving up the farm.
Well, I'm not going to give up the farm, but we got some folks I need some help every now and then. We know when we're on the road and doing things, I got to coordinate, neighbors and brothers and friends to feed the horses and take care of the chores. So, yeah, there's a lot of that going on, that's for sure.
Oh, no, if that's a hint to come and work, I pass. I did my farm gig when I was young. That's plenty, thank you.
Well, now, if you guys ever need refresher, come by and see me. I'll be baling hay here in about 2 weeks. So
don't you worry. I don't forget how to throw hay, and I won't do it again.
It'll leave a lasting impression on you, I can tell you that.
Oh, brother, you aren't kidding about that. I still can't forget that having a big old lunch that the farm wife would make for us and then getting up in the haymow and throwing it all up after a big old fresh glass of milk right out of the cooler.
Nice.
I know what that heat does.
Now.
Oh, yeah. I know what that heat does to you. Been there, done that. Thank you, but no thanks.
Uh-huh.
So when's your next big party up at your farm?
Well, we're going to have a big show at our farm June the 10th, and we're looking forward to having a guest, a band that's kind of from the state of Ohio, but they're a national act. They had a lot of big hits in the 70s and 80s. A group called McGuffey Lane.
Oh, my goodness, yes. Are you kidding? Those guys been around forever. Love them.
They have, and they're such a good bunch of guys and musicians, and we're real excited about having them here at the farm here in June the 10th.
That's beautiful. That's going to be fantastic. What are you going to do when you quit farming? You're not going to be able to have those big parties there.
You keep talking about him quitting farming.
Because he's getting famous. Pretty soon he'll be a raging star, and he won't have time for the farm.
He won't have time for those horses. I know.
Well, I got a feeling that I may end up doing less and less of the hay thing, but I got a feeling the farm's probably going to be pretty much going to be part of my life. I was born and raised a farm boy. I love the way of life, and it has a lot of work and everything, but if it's in your blood and you love what you do, it's pretty much the direction I'll stay.
Oh, you can never give that up. That's your relaxation time.
And that's very well said. People ask me, well, how the heck do you do all you do? If you love what you do, and I realize how fortunate I am. Me and my wife both. We have this beautiful farm, and we can bring country music, traditional country music to the farm. So, you got a two-phase effect. You've got real country music on a real country way of life. No wonder people want to come to the barn and see that. I couldn't give that up.
Well, that's just like when I was truck driving. You talk about you'd come home after sitting in the seat all day, and you come home and you want to sit down and relax. And, it's hard to explain to somebody that there's a difference between sitting down all day in the truck and riding and driving and going, and sitting down in your chair at home where there's no vibration, nothing moves, nobody bothers you, no traffic, no worries. I understand what you're saying.
Absolutely, it's what you look forward to, and it's your own little way of relaxation, I guess you want to say.
So what's the next step?
Well, the next step is we're doing a huge Texas radio tour. We'll start that here in I think a few days. We're here in the next few days or so. We're going to be doing a Texas radio tour. And we'll be doing all the, Texas has its own market. It doesn't really necessarily play what Nashville throws it. So there's a lot of traditional country artists that make the Texas charts. So we'll be doing all kinds of radio tours around Texas, New Mexico, Oklahoma, and Louisiana, most of the rest of May. So a lot of stuff going on there.
Oh, that's why we love Texas. Everybody does something a little different, but it's all good.
Absolutely. If you get around Texas, we've been playing there quite a bit here the last couple of years. You realize that they really have a huge appreciation and interest in that good old traditional country music, whether it's a western swing or a hard driving honky tonk song or just a great country ballad. They really love to dance, and they love traditional country music there in Texas. I love going there.
Well, our listeners certainly enjoy your music as much as we do, and kind of a shame that, we live in Texas and you were just too far south for us to just jump in the car and drive down and have a good listen with you.
people say that, and they're like, wow, but they don't. If they've never been to Texas before, they don't quite gather how big that state is. My goodness.
Well, it's basically 500 miles by 800 miles. It's hard to just drive a few hours and be somewhere.
That's exactly right. A lot of territory there.
And the wife's doing fine?
Oh my goodness, yeah. She keeps her list all good for me. Her pencil sharpened up. I get 2 or 3 things done, and there's 2 or 3 more to do. Bless her heart. But she.
You mean even as famous as you are, you still get a honey-do list?
Oh, I do. Bless her heart. She is the gas in this engine here. She keeps me going, and I really wouldn't be anywhere without her. She's been she believed in me for all these years, and the last couple of years, she's created so many opportunities and got me so many different folks to talk with and listen to my music, and she's definitely a keeper. I would never be where I'm at without her, for sure.
Behind every good man, there's always a good woman.
Well, I'd say she's probably a little bit better than the man at this stage. So. She's a dandy.
Oh, I hear you.
She said in the message, you better call him so he doesn't forget.
Exactly.
She's got you organized.
Well, you just got all kinds of issues.
Well, she comes from a hardworking family that you kind of create your own opportunities, I guess, for lack of better words. And I was raised similar. We always worked hard and wanted to do what you do and be self-employed and be of your own boss. And there's a good side and there's a bad side to that. You have a whole bunch of responsibility when you like to be able to relax a little bit. There's still things that have to get done. But all in all, if it wasn't for her, I can tell you that, we wouldn't be having the success we're having. And, she's always suggesting new ideas and different songs. Like there's a new song on the new album that she absolutely loved. And she puts her input in my music, and most of the time, and I'd say more than most of the time, 90% of the time, what she does and what she thinks is right on the money. And sometimes she knows what's good for me before I know what's good for me. So I got me a keeper there, you might say.
Well,
What
I
a
can
woman.
understand that. Yeah, I guess. Well, that's beautiful. So your new album was released how long ago?
April 1st. I mean, it's really doing good.
And let's see, you have a Facebook page, correct?
Yes.
And you have, is it richardlynchmusic.com, a webpage?
It's richardlynchband.com, and then there's various social websites and different. You can scroll down and see all the different websites and all the different things that we're doing around the country and merchandise and shows and that kind of thing. So.
Well, that's beautiful. As long as you don't mind, we'll go pinch a couple songs to play. And
I love it.
And we thank you a million times over for giving us a call back. It's nice to keep in touch and know that things are going good.
Well, anytime I can be a part of what you guys do, and I'm sure your listeners know you guys are a class act, or they wouldn't be listening to you. So I like to surround myself with great people like you guys.
Well, thank you very much. It's nice to hear that.
I think our listeners think that we are off our rockers.
Or at least they're rocking on our toes, one or the other.
You guys got them entertained. That's what's important.
Yes.
Well, thank you very much for the time. We'll let you go back to the farm work and keep up the good work, and we'll keep in touch.
Hey, thanks, you guys. Call me anytime, and to all your listeners, go to richardlynchband.com. We can't wait to see you folks.
And get that CD.
That's right. Bye-bye, y'all.
Thank you, Mr. Lynch.
Bye.
Yanki and Brit in the RTM Radio Network. Zach Clifton will be with us here in just a couple minutes. We'll round it off here. Richard Lynch and Rhonda Vincent. Back in love again.
I said from the start, I won't lose my heart.